up, guys? Today I'm filming a girl talk video. If you're new, subscribe, like this video, comment, make sure you check out my other videos, make sure you like and comment them as well. Follow me on Instagram, it's on the screen. So if you have any video requests, make sure you comment them down below if you have any, and turn your post notifications. And also buy from my Etsy shop. I forgot to mention this, but I only have one hair oil left. Make sure you buy some. I'm honestly like excited because I didn't think in 2 months of having a business I was going to be selling out already. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, to be honest with you, but I'm very thankful for everyone that's purchased, even reposted, you know, following my business page, because it helps me out a lot. And this is a perfect time, since the holidays are coming up, this is a perfect time to shop local or shop small, because, you know, big corporations get a lot of money and they already have a lot of money, so why not invest into smaller businesses, because they put a lot more thought into their stuff, unlike bigger businesses. You shop small, you know, it helps a lot. You probably don't think so, but it really does help a lot. Now that I know behind the scenes and now I know what it feels like, it does help a lot. Okay, so I wanted to answer some questions. I have them both from Instagram and also on YouTube. First question is opinion on Pikmi girls. Pikmi girls. So I didn't know what the hell that was. I had to look it up because I've been seeing that go around on Instagram, and I was like, what is a Pikmi girl? And apparently it means, I have it pulled up right here, but it means on June 25th, for those that are not sure what a Pikmi is, it means like a person who begs for attention, acceptance, and approval of a certain group and different things they say. Female version of a simp, but also like it, I don't know, like it has two different definitions. Like it's either you're simp or you're desperate. I don't really know. I see an issue with being a simp, to be honest with you. I just feel like people make it seem like it's such a bad thing, especially on social media. They make it seem like, oh my god, if you love your significant other too much, then there's something wrong with you. And it's just like, no, you should be able to reciprocate that when you're in a relationship. It shouldn't just be one-sided. If it's for the desperation part, then that's annoying, because desperate people are annoying. They've always been annoying to me. I've came across so many desperate people in my life. When people are very desperate, it means that they're lacking something in their household. Say like if they're not getting enough attention or love from their mom or their dad, that's probably why they're acting like that. Because you kind of do have to look back, like, why are they acting like this? When I saw it as a kid, I didn't really understand. Like back in elementary school, there were so many kids that literally latched on to my parents because they didn't have parents that truly loved them, and there was a lot of them. There was constantly kids in my house, in and out of the house, and most of them just felt like my house was like a safe place for them from their toxic environment. So they would come over, and there was a lot of kids that were just desperate for love. And I don't know if it's really on the same level as that, but I'm just gonna treat it as like if it's like that. But it is sad. But if you see it, you're probably like, why is she acting like that? That's annoying. And some people will be like, she's a hoe. But sometimes there's actually underlining issues and they probably don't even know. Child, anyways. So this next question was from another person, and it says, I'm a Latin woman who likes this mixed guy. Whoever his type is white women. Any advice I would do in that situation? I would probably like drop that and probably talk to other people, because I would not stress that, because it just doesn't seem worth it to me. Like everyone has a type. Well, mostly people have a type, and if he's focused on just white women, then just let him do that. That's just a waste of time, and there's better people out there, there's better men out there. It's very hard to find, but there's like this really small percentage, like that's probably this big, of really a good men out there, but you just gotta look for it. If you really want a boyfriend, that shit alone, because that shit's for the birds. To be really insecure in high school, like hella insecure, like hella insecure, because all the guys that I liked were into white girls, and I was the only few people of color in that school, so I would feel really insecure. And you know, that's another reason why I was like straightening my hair, even though like you can't change your race. Like I used to like just straighten my hair like crazy just so I can fit in, so people didn't have to question like my curly hair, because that shit's annoying. So you know, it does make you feel sad, because it's just like you really like this person but they don't like you because you don't fit their criteria, which is like kind of fucked up. But there's not much you can really do about that situation, but other than to move on. But everything goes well with you in that situation. Next question is, let me go on my community tab. Actually no, I have like something else. I do have another screenshot somewhere. Okay, what is a good TV show to binge watch? So there's a lot of shows that you can binge watch, like literally right now. The ones that I binge watch, I said bitch watched. I think I said bitch watched. That's embarrassing. So I would say Shameless, Bob's Burgers, American Horror Story. Movie or TV show that really related to you? That's a really good question, because I honestly never really thought of that. Like I never was like, this show resonates with me. A lot of the shows that I watch don't even relate to me really. A lot of them are either coming from really bad poverty, and I never grew up with that, and some of them were like cartoons. Like I don't think any show really relates to me. A really good question. It's probably one of the bestest questions someone's ever asked, because I literally feel bad for not answering it correctly. So the next question is, how do you know when someone is the right person for you? You know someone's good for you relationship wise is that they don't want to change you. You can feel that their actions match up with their words, because me per se, some people like words more than actions. Me on the other hand, I like seeing actions more than words. And match up to that, then obviously you get pointers for that. Stuff is really good and very important to me, because for me, like, they're gonna do what they're gonna say and not just say it. That sounds better. So basically, fit your lifestyle. You can feel like you can be yourself with them and not feel like you can be someone else. Like, don't ever feel like you have to change yourself when you're dating someone. Comfort you a lot when you're upset, and not just like, oh, it's gonna be okay. Listen to you, and you could tell that they're not like about themselves. So like, they know what they want. Let people, like, before you really get serious with someone, always ask what they want, instead of just guessing and sitting around being like, I don't know what he wants, because that shit's gonna be annoying and it's gonna be a waste of time. That's why when I was actually single almost 6 months ago, I always asked people that I was talking to, what do you want out of this? Because I don't want to be feeling like I'm wasting my time, because I've done that. I feel like my brain is glitching out right now. So to be confident is to obviously not depend on people for validation, because if you constantly rely on people's validation, you're gonna forget who you are and forget how you see yourself as a person, because you depend on too many people to make opinions of you. So practice positive affirmations. I really am slacking on just positive affirmations. Write in the mirror or on a post-it note. Put it somewhere that you see when you wake up, and be like, wow, I look great today. Even though I just woke up and I look like a mess, I look great today. And say it to yourself, even in the shower, because that stuff does help. It's literally a part of growing and, you know, becoming a person that you want to be. Also make sure you take some time for self-care, because that helps too, because healing and learning to love yourself can be very draining at times, because it's something different, it's something new. So you have to make sure you're taking time for yourself. So do something that you don't ever do normally. Like, do something that you wouldn't think twice about, really. Like, do something that you're scared to do, because that also helps with boosted confidence. Like, I used to be scared too. Ordering food online or making appointments used to be something I was genuinely scared of doing, like when I was a teenager, because I've kind of always been scared of people, so I didn't really like doing it. So my mom would literally force me to freaking call people even though I didn't want to, and I used to be like basically stuttering like crazy, and people would have to keep asking what I was saying, or I would say it too quietly because sometimes I talk really quietly. Years of doing my own thing of like calling people, it's not really that bad, and now I can talk like this, like how I do to a camera on the phone, without stuttering, without, you know, getting anxiety, because it does help, because that was just over years of practice. Basically, you have to stop comparing yourself to other people. At the end of the video, by the way, because I only got like a few questions, but thank you to everyone that asked me questions, because they were really good. You guys asked some really good questions, which I do appreciate a lot. Like and comment on this video. If you have any video requests, comment them down below. Make sure you comment your thoughts on this video. Also, check out my Etsy shop, link down below. Only one hair growth oil left, so make sure you purchase it before you can't, or it's all gone. So I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.